Yo, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about hitscan bias, if it's real or not, and why projectile DPS are so bad. So, where to start? After the Season 9 changes, a lot of characters had a lot of different things happen to them. In my opinion, a prime example, Junkrat. Okay, but why Junkrat? Junkrat cannot combo people anymore. What's the Junkrat combo? You shoot once, throw a mine, and detonate it as they connect, thus one-shotting whatever 200 HP player it connects with. Was this a little silly to play against? Yeah. As someone who did play DPS Doom in Overwatch 1, I get it. The characters are a little corny. But I truly implore you guys to listen to what I'm about to say. And this is not just for Junkrat, but for a lot of other characters I'm going to talk about. So we took Junk's combo away, so what does that make him now? He's a spam bot. Instead of being the assassin character that Junkrat used to be as well as the tank buster, he is no longer either of those. So what does Junk do now? He spams. What I mean by spam. You sit behind your team, you hold an angle, and you just hold mouse 1. This is both not only really boring for the Junkrat player, but really boring into the people he's shooting at. It changes a lot of breakpoints, and the character went from being something that was a little corny to play into to almost useless. Don't get me wrong, you can still play Junkrat. He has his maps where he's good. King's Road, tight choke points, small rooms. Of course, he's always going to be good in those situations, but the entire assassin playstyle of the character isn't completely gone, but it is way harder to actually get kills. Also, Junkrat benefits hardly at all from the DPS passive, while characters like Tracer shoot constant bullets through her hit scan weapon, activating the passive ability on anything you're shooting at within an instant. So what am I getting at? Projectile characters got the short end of the stick, basically. Heroes like Hanzo, Genji, and Mei all got completely destroyed because of the Season 9 changes. I'm going to take a special deep dive into Hanzo real quick, because he is the other character besides Doomfist that I hit my peak on in Overwatch 1, and I think what they did to him is horrible. So, what did they do to Hanzo? Hanzo can no longer one-shot. For some people, this is a huge, amazing moment. Thank God Hanzo cannot one-shot me from across the map with the logs anymore. And for other people like me, it's, oh God, I can't one-shot anything anymore. How am I going to kill anything? Before I continue on, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Why the hell can Widowmaker still one-shot people, but Hanzo can't? Is it because of the scope? Is it because she can grapple away in an instant and not be stopped? I don't get it. I don't understand why a character that's almost unanimously hated by the community can still one-shot, and there's not even a second tank to try and persuade or dissuade the Widow from taking crazy angles and one-shotting people anyway. So with that being said, why does this matter to Hanzo players? Hanzo is literally Widowmaker, but he doesn't have a scope, and he's projectile. Meaning instead of just point and shooting, you need to lead your targets, you need to predict your targets, and you need to understand where your shot's going to hit. Thus, it is my opinion, and mine alone, that projectile Hanzo takes way more skill than Widowmaker ever will. A lot of projectile characters thrive off of burst damage, meaning Hanzo hitting the one-shot, Junkrat hitting his combo, Genji hitting a dash into a right-click melee, but every single one of those things I just mentioned can no longer happen. I just don't understand why characters who, in my opinion, take more skill are being punished. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying Hitscan doesn't take skill. I'm saying it should take equal effort to get equal results on different types of heroes, but that's just not how it is. Take Ana versus Moira. Ana is a hit scan healer where you need to hit your shots, and Moira is not. Moira is a character where you can just hold mouse 1, flail your mouse around, and heal your whole team. But you're basically doing the same thing, but one person is not having to struggle or focus nearly as hard as the other. For a DPS example, imagine you are on Havana, and there is a Widow defending at the very back of the map, and you are on Hanzo. All the Widow player has to do is see you on their screen, move the cursor over your head, and click. Hanzo's over here doing fucking mental gymnastics, trying to figure out the correct angle to shoot this arrow where it will hit their head, and they could be moving, so you need to predict their movement as well. Does that not seem fair? The funny part is that Hanzo can't one-shot, but Widow still can. How does it make any damn sense? Listen, I hear the argument too. Well, no one liked getting spammed through a choke and getting one-shot by Hanzo. Nobody likes getting one-shot across the map by a Widowmaker they can't touch. And by taking away these characters' abilities to assassinate, get kills on their own, have resources to fight after they've gotten a kill, basically in my eyes it just turns them into another spam hero, which I don't think Hanzo should have ever been that in the first place. So, how would I fix Hanzo or make him feel better? Just give him the one shot back, but reduce the size of the arrows back to what they originally were, or arguably, maybe even a little smaller. Then maybe increase the cooldown on storm arrows, lower the damage on storm arrows, or increase the cooldown on his leap. I cannot tell you guys how frustrating it is to line up a shot on an Ana sitting so far away from me, watch that arrow fly perfectly into her head, and she is just alive on 1 HP. While on the other side of the coin, if I'm a Widowmaker, I grapple up, and if I hit the skill check of putting my crosshair on her head at the right time, she just dies. Anyway, on to a new topic. Cole Cassidy. This hero went from unbelievable trash, which he should have stayed, to just unbelievably broken. We live in a world where Cassidy has 275 HP. If someone told me back when I was playing Doomfist in Overwatch 1 that Cassidy would have 275 HP one day, I would actually just audibly just laugh and like the Joker. I'd start freaking out because there's just no way that could be real. On top of that, they made it even easier to hit shots on Cassidy. Is that not I can't believe I'm saying this. If you have good enough aim, then you can just walk around on Cassidy, Widow, Ashe, any of those heroes and just become Iron Man of the lobby and just destroy everything. So what's my point? My point is, why are we making characters like this even easier to reward by hitting their shots when it's already easier than playing a projectile character? I don't understand why we are making it easier for people to play Hitscan when almost everyone who plays against Hitscan doesn't have fun. I am not, and I repeat, I am not advocating for all Hitscans ever to just be nerfed into the ground and never playable ever again. But what I am saying is the character should reward skill. So if someone does play Cassidy and they're hitting crazy shots on me before Season 9, you know what, I died in a game, so I'm probably still going to be annoyed. But at least I know he hit the shot, and it's not because the game made his bullet bigger. To be 100% honest with you guys, it just angers me that the characters that I spent so much time learning have either been put on a tank role or have become utterly useless now. Or well, maybe not useless, but they play nothing like how they did when I fell in love with them. Like, at least with old Junk Combo, he had to be relatively close to you so you would have a chance to shoot him. I am aware they nerfed Widow's range to one-tap headshot kill, but I do not care. It is still outrageous. They did nerf Widow after the initial Season 9 changes with her bullet size, but guys, I never played Hitscan in Overwatch 1 except Tracer, and I felt like the real Kenzo out there on Widow. I was doing crazy shit on this hero that I spent no time ever learning. And then I decide to go play Hanzo, and I'm just doing nothing. I'm just spamming. I'm just getting headshots, but they're not killing anything. So why in the hell is Blizzard making Hitscan heroes who were already really good way better? It doesn't make any sense at all. If anything, projectile characters should be getting a buff. And on top of all of this, I hate role passives. I really do. I agree with Samito's take on them. I think it is so stupid. But Hanzo can't apply the role passive like Cassidy can, like Ashe can, like Tracer can. They just can't. He doesn't have the fire rate or the potential to do that. The power scale between Hitscan and projectile has shifted so unbelievably much that whenever I play Hanzo, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, wow, if I'm playing Ashe here, he's dead. Wow, if I'm playing Cassidy here, he's dead. But I don't want to swap off a character I enjoy so much just because he's so bad. Even though I know if I want to win my ranked games, in theory the correct play is to. I mean, people are literally quitting the game because their heroes are so boring now. I don't know if anyone has heard of Kiss My Junk or KMJ. He is one of the, if not the best Junkrat player in the world, and he just doesn't play the game anymore because he hates it. He hates that Junkrat has turned into some spam character where you just turn your brain off. He never wanted it to be that, and I don't think I ever wanted that either. I mean, people like him, people like Chipsa, people like Kevin Durant, people like Danid, all these people who used to play characters that have gotten changed or nerfed into the ground so hard just don't play the game nearly as much anymore. And I guess that can be attributed to growing up, but another part can be attributed to the heroes just aren't the same as when we fell in love with them. So in my opinion, give Junkrat his one-shot back. Give Hanzo his one-shot back. Let Mei one-tap Tracer. Let the projectile characters punish the Hitscan characters when they make a misplay. Junkrat is about to receive his third buff. Junkrat is about to receive his third buff. I never thought I'd be saying that, but it's true. But I mean, at the end of the day, I guess we can all thank one thing for this happening, and the harsh reality of that is 5v5. And that's just how it is. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and a follow on this channel. You guys are helping me so much. I'm so close to 600 subscribers. I really never thought I would ever get close to this ever. And it means the world to me. Also, please go follow my socials in the description so I can give you guys updates on when videos are coming out, or you guys can submit ideas in the comments. I'm open to listening to any feedback you guys give me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, morning, or night. Much love.